Yo, what's good, people? It's your man, Mr. White 614, back with my second installment of the Bar Exam. Today, I'm gonna touch on the Ohio sound in hip hop, and more specifically, why we ain't got one. Back when I was recording heavy, the one question that made me cringe when it came to hip hop in Ohio was about our sound, and that question was, what is Ohio sound? And the reason I hated that question was because I never had an answer. My city of Columbus has suffered an identity crisis musically for quite some time now, and I'm sure the artists from other cities within the state can attest to this as well. That being said, we could have had our own sound. Check that. We should have our own sound. But I blame this man. Now by blame, quote unquote, I blame Dre for having the musical vision that we as Ohioans lacked. Dre is regarded as the father of the G-Funk sound, an assessment that I'm not disputing. The G-Funk sound, as we all know, is heavily influenced by the funk bands of the 70s and 80s. Bands that included the likes of Bootsy Collins' Rubber Band, the Ohio Players, Lakeside, Slave, and of course, Roger Troutman and Zapp, among others. All of the aforementioned groups share one thing in common. They are all born here in the Buckeye State, baby. I know this sounds like I'm implying that Dre stole the concept, but that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying producers here at the time didn't have the wherewithal nor the creative vision that Dre had. And who's to say that the result would have been the same had the G-Funk sound been born out of a cornfield as opposed to under a palm tree in LA. Now with all that being said, there was an attempt to bring the funk sound back to Ohio around '94, thanks to this man, Owen Ratliff, owner of Ratty Entertainment. Owen, ironically enough, is a Cali native that recognized where G-Funk originated and compiled a list of tracks from all over Ohio and named it Midwest Funk, the soundtrack. You can see on the Ratty Entertainment website it states just that. Midwest Funk is now up to Volume 4 in case you were wondering. Ohio has a mix of flow styles as opposed to a trademark sound, which can change depending on who's popping at the time. It's a little bit of everything and nothing simultaneously. A knock that I would have fought tooth and nail years ago, but now looking at my city's current underground landscape, it's a knock that I can no longer debate. Now I still have hope for Ohio hip-hop, and that one of these young artists and producers are going to find a sound that we can claim as ours. But for now, what you see is what you're getting. As far as G-Funk is concerned, well, y'all know the line. Yo, so if you're seeing these credits rolling, I appreciate you for sticking out this long. Stay tuned for the next one, yo. Peace.